Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Realm of Ori. In this video, we will continue with Volume 14, Chapter 2, Future Plans, Part 6. And before we start, this video contains spoilers from the Tensura Light Novel. And by the way guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. A time of silence, soft atmosphere, but things should have been over, but Guy had no intention of going back. You're good at what you do. The nerds in my family can't do that. I'm honored to receive your compliment. Can my misery and rain come to you for a while? Practice? Right. I want you to teach them how to make this cake. Shuna-chan, can you teach the two next doors how to make it? Yes, with pleasure. You have to use good ingredients to make food, so let's make a deal on that in the future. Is that really possible? Of course. Wait a minute, I have one thing I want to ask you before I go back. What is it? Why has Diablo evolved? Surprise. Was it still too naive to think it wasn't discovered? That's why I hate observant guys. Well, this one is. It's not just Diablo, right? Since those people were inside Ramirez's labyrinth, it took a bit of work to scent, but why are there so many people here who have awakened as the true demon lord? Answer. This is the result of the master's experiments with the power of Beelzebub, the king of gluttony. No problem in asserting this. Here comes the voice of heaven. Okay, that's it. Not bad for a king of wisdom, and at such a reliable time. Actually, I made many attempts on my own strength as I wondered if I could strengthen my battle strength to battle the Empire. And then it became clear that my powers had an interesting effect. Ooh, what is the effect? What is the effect? I don't know. Tell me about it, teacher king of wisdom. Answer. If the soul is reduced to energy and given to a person who has the qualifications for awakening, and if this is the case, then the person named, Guy Crimson, is acceptable. Indeed, that may be the right response. My power of the king of gluttony is able to restore the soul of man to energy. Then, there is also the ability to give energy to others. Just giving energy to someone who is not qualified is a pointless act. Does it mean that the person who becomes a demon lord will be able to awaken? That's awesome. It's okay. The war in this world is more about quality than quantity, right? Improving one's abilities is par for the course. That's right. You've cared a lot about it since the old days, but you're not ordinary, are you? Huh? I'm very ordinary. No, ordinary slimes don't talk. Even if it doesn't matter, the means of Veldora or the state of the city's development, whatever it is, it's not ordinary. You're a reincarnationist, aren't you? Didn't you know? I died in a world different from this one, and I was reborn as a slime with my consciousness. Really? Really? Guy and I looked at each other. It turns out he didn't know. I thought this was already known. Yeah, the real thing. Lord Rimuru doesn't lie. Hey, why are you so suspicious? That's awesome. I thought it was clearly a magical creature, but it was so strange, so it was. It's rare to be reborn across the world, but you're unlucky to be reborn as a magical creature. But in that case, I can accept it. The nucleus of the heart, of course, is tempered by the fact that the soul alone passes through the world and retains its ego and memory. I also understand why you're obsessed with human looks, and it's possible to evolve at an abnormal rate to gain ultimate abilities. Now you can take it, can't you? I used to think you were a strange guy, but I think I can trust you now. How rude, but I forgive you, because I can't beat you. Besides, it is much better than being constantly suspected of hostility. Now that my suspicions are cleared, and I've asked what I wanted to ask, I should probably go back. I'll have another one of these. Okay, go ahead. Say, Rimuru, let's get back to what we just talked about. What topic? You've awakened your men. Based on the instructions I just gave, if I asked if you could give my subordinates points with your power, how about that? Is it actually feasible? Answer. It's possible. Without waiting for me to ask a question in my mind, the answer was given. I feel like the King of Wisdom has the intention of dealing with my troubles. Answer. No such intention. So, seriously ask. I don't have any contact with Guy's subordinates in the soul corridors, is that okay? Answer. Yes. Even if it is not a magical creature connected to the genealogy of the soul, forced intervention is possible. The prerequisite is that the creature gives up resistance, and that it has the qualifications for awakening to give energy that will enable it to evolve. I actually had 100,000 lefts, but Guy didn't seem to be able to confirm the amount I was holding, which he would have given up by now. Should be fine. I just don't know without trying it, though probably, it's no problem. However, I no longer have the energy I can part with. So, you can do it by giving you souls, right? That, in fact, I've given Misery about 10,000 of them. But there was no reaction, no sign of awakening, and I thought it would be useless. Giving a soul directly, that's something the demon race would do. But can't this be awakening? Answer. What drives evolution is the need to transform the soul into a form that fits the object. Simply by giving, the souls cannot be used effectively. Moreover, the efficiency of energy given by others is so low that the effective value is only about 10%. Would it be better, then, for the ministers to awaken autonomously? Answer. No. The nature of a magical creature, named by a higher being, will change. Even if one gains a soul by himself, one cannot awaken. Miss Misery is. Have you tried anyone else, that is to say, Miss Rain? I told you to call them whatever you want. I'll call her that next time. So, you're the one who named those two, right? I can't believe you know that. Yes, I did. That's why. If you are named by a higher being, your nature seems to change. That's what happened. So, it means that no matter how many souls are given, it's useless. Then, can you match the nature of your opponent and give them the right energy? That's about it. Well, I have something I want to ask you. Let me be clear, even if you have enough souls, you can't evolve without qualification. No problem, both meet the conditions for awakening. So, you, come and awaken them. All that remains is the question of whether there are enough souls. The only two people to be awakened are Misery and Rain, right? Right. So, how many souls does it take? In that case, the necessary quantity is, answer, 500,000, 500,000? One person needs 250,000 of them. A very large number, and since the King of Wisdom said so, it must be so much. I think if there are 500,000 more, that's enough. Huh? Is that all right? Then I don't have to kill anymore. The amount that exists is enough. Ah, really? That's really, really good. I silently pray that no conflict of interest will arise in the future. Guy was in a happy mood, eating his cake. This is the third one. After giving me 500,000 souls, he took on the attitude as if his work was over. Just as I was thinking about it, Shuna brought Misery and Rain back. It's not bad, Lord Rimuru, it's a very good cake. I'm very grateful for your unstinting efforts to give us the recipe. I received your words of thanks. I hope we can work together in the future. I wish there was a good understanding that a one-sided act is not okay. Hey, it looks like Rimuru will grant you guys the power to give me a little more thanks. One thing to watch out for in evolution is that it is expected to induce a kind of slumber called a harvest festival. It's hard to go back in that state, so you can stay here for a few days. Is this good? No problem. So, you guys send Guy and Miss Velzard back first. I'll take those two back, don't worry about giving them strength quickly. And it wasn't just me. Misery and Rain, who were the parties involved, also showed shocked expressions. This look on their faces told the history of what Guy had never done for them. Honestly, it's a pain in the ass. I didn't want Guy to see my power and wanted him to hurry back. Answer. There is no problem, only the King of Gluttony is revealed as ordered, the rest is hidden. Therefore, I hope no more information will be leaked. No, you're welcome. There are many more rooms, so don't worry, just stay. Guy's purpose was no doubt to observe my abilities. Can't stand to have only me expose handcards and get Guy out of here no matter what. Guy and I laughed and faced each other, while darkly engaging in an intense psychological battle. Just at this time, the door to the room was slammed open. I found you, Rimuru. I want you to come out again. Yeah. People are also helping to monitor what's going on in the world. Veldora and Ramirez looked pleased. However, there are very important conversations going on right now, and hopefully they can see the atmosphere. I'll come along later, give me some quiet until then. Hey, isn't this Guy? What can I do for Rimuru? Looking happy, Veldora-chan. Why is the sister here? I thought you'd grown, but I didn't think you'd be as noisy as ever. Still, it's an amazing gesture to become human. I'm relieved that I've just unsealed myself. Sister, I'm very happy too. The previously joyous atmosphere suddenly shifted and Veldora stiffened and tensed.